Good day, folks. Wanderer here, New Jersey Wandering News. It's a wonderful 30-degree day in this swamp hole. Just splitting some firewood and getting jacked and juicy. I got a problem, guys. I'm seeing a lot lately where, with this, the Houston thing, you know, PD, they got an affidavit, they lied on it, and then people are so willing to say, hey man, there's a few bad apples in every profession. I got a big problem with that. Let me explain why. A few bad apples in every profession. Okay, it's true, but what a major cop-out it is. No pun intended. Here's the reason. Few bad apples. Okay, you go to a bad attorney. You chose to go to that attorney, right? You chose to go there. You drove your car, free will, what we're supposed to have. You go to that attorney, they represent you horribly. You can stop going to that attorney. You go to a restaurant. Boy, the restaurant sucked. It's a bad restaurant. Food sucks, service sucks. Guess what? You don't go anywhere. You don't go anymore. You don't bring your money and you don't give them money, and they then in turn may lose business because you tell other people they suck. It's not the same with law. We don't have a choice which freaking tyrannical guy got freaking pissed off at his girl the night before and is taking it out on us. We don't have a choice which tyrannical idiot decides to pull us over for not signaling 100 feet and we signaled only 80 feet before the freaking turn, and decides to plant drugs on us or yank us out of the car and kick the shit out of us. So this whole there's bad apples in everything, and the other thing is, here we go. The other thing is, okay, there's bad apples. Why are we not reporting these bad apples? This is the only profession where bad apples get stuck up for. They stick up for the bad apples. It's such a cop-out that it's only one guy that wanted your ID. Okay, so only one guy violated the Constitution. And here's another thing I'm coming across. When people say, why not just ID if you have nothing to hide? What's the big deal? Well, what's the big deal with them respecting our Fourth Amendment right? How come that never gets situated? This would have never happened if you just ID'd. Really? This would have never happened if the cop didn't try to violate the Fourth freaking Amendment. So this whole there's bad apples in every profession, that doesn't hold water with me. These bad apples we're paying for. That's the only every other thing where you say there's bad apples. There's a bad Burger King. These idiots can't get my order right. Okay, well guess what? I'm not gonna go to that Burger King. I'll go to another one. We don't have a choice which government workers we employ that are bad. So we're paying them. You got me? We're paying them. Then they're the bad apples extorting us, planting drugs on us, kicking the shit out of us. But there's only a bad apple. There's bad apples in every profession. Also, these bad apples hold way too much power to freaking ruin our lives. So again, the cop-out. The Wanderer has a temper. I don't know if you noticed that. I got a bit of it to the he. I'm in third person. These say I'm in third person. Damn you people. Oh. So the Wanderer says, how come when we say, well, there's bad apples in every bunch, no one ever talks about we can choose to not go to those bad apples, right? Yeah, and how about this? And these bad apples get promoted 90% of the time. So these bad apples, you know, again, the restaurant biz, if you do a shitty restaurant, usually the restaurant closes. Not these bad apples. Again, such a cop-out. Yeah, it's like, so we have to take the good with the bad. We have to accept the fact that there's a chance we're gonna come across some guy who can ruin our life by lying on an affidavit, by killing us by lying on an affidavit. I just don't like that excuse. It's such a well, there's good and bad. I get it. I don't get it. I don't get that somebody in that realm of power, even though they know they don't have authority over us unless we commit a crime, they think they do. They're trained that they do. And they can, by golly, ruin your life if they want to. They can end your life if they want to, and they face no consequences. That's another problem I have. Why is it that we're supposed to be okay with just a few bad apples? None of the bad apples get reported on. There's a few bad apples that either get promoted, they don't get in trouble, they literally have a get-out-of-jail-free card. Why are we okay with this? And I got another thing that I'm noticing lately. And I'm the hypocrite as far as this goes, because when the Wanderer gets confronted, he has a little bit of a temper and just starts spouting off every F word and every freaking curse word he can think of. That's where I go to. 0 to 100 in a matter of 0.04 seconds, people. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people have to go to, they get confronted by officers just for filming, and the officer says, look, I don't know who you are from Adam. What's your probable cause? Why do people never mention probable cause anymore? Why do cops never mention probable cause anymore? Well, we know why, because they want to arrest anybody. They want to generate revenue. That's all they want to do. We know that. But here's what's happening. People are going in, they're filming, they're not bothering anybody, and they get accosted by somebody, and they say, hey, what are you doing here? I need to see your ID. Why? Well, look, I don't know you from Adam. That's why you need to see my ID. I have committed no crime. I'm doing a lawful activity. What is your probable cause that warrants you to get my ID? These police go with the guilty till proven innocent, as if giving your ID is going to show you that you're up to good. That's the other thing. So whenever people get accosted, and again, I get it, man. This shit happens. It goes, things happen in a matter of seconds. But for some reason, whenever somebody goes in, they're just filming, they're doing nothing, they're not bothering anybody. Someone comes up, hey, what are you doing here? What do you got going on? Just filming in public. Oh, I need to see some ID. Why? Well, because you're making people nervous. Okay, what is your probable cause that I'm making people nervous? Well, you're filming. That's not probable cause. This is illegal activity. So for some reason, well, we know why. The police are never going to justify probable cause anyway. We get that. But we got to remember probable cause. I got to remember probable cause. Hell, I don't even go out in this, but this is gorgeous today. I was just splitting some firewood. That's why I'm jacked and juicy right now. Splitting firewood. Freaking, I heat my house by myself. I don't depend on anybody to heat my damn house. Okay, with that, remember, people, don't hate the player. Hate the gains. Wanderer out.